ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Power Vacuum. I'm your host, Belmont, and you gotta love to read about it. You gotta love to hear about it. Poketpair continues to defy Nintendo with new Palworld trademark. Before I even jump into this, you really got to wonder what's going on with this lawsuit because both companies have spent well beyond what the actual damages incurred are being claimed. So it's just ego battles at this point. But it makes me kind of feel like Nintendo doesn't have a case because otherwise it should be over by now. I feel like several years of litigation seems to be, you know, enough, but maybe not. Let's jump in. Let's see what's going on with Pocket Pair. Pocket Pair, the Japanese developer behind the controversial yet popular Palworld, has filed a new trademark as its legal battle with Nintendo continues. As reported by Gematsu, the trademark for Palworld was submitted on April 24, 2026 in South Korea and the 27th of April 2026 in the US. Or the 24th, yeah. Now we have sorry, I jumped a couple of lines. Now we know what you're probably thinking. The game already features online play in the form of four-player co-op play or via 32-player dedicated servers, right? Yes, and so it's likely that Palworld's Online will be the official name for the game's multiplayer mode when it leaves early access later this year for its big 1.0 update. Of course, if it's anything more like a completely separate game, then we'll be sure to let you know. In the meantime, Nintendo continues to face hurdles in its efforts to create patents to seemingly undermine Pocket Pair and Palworld. Just recently, the US Patent Office rejected Nintendo's summon character and let it fight patent after director John Squires ordered it to be re-examined. Nintendo still has time to respond and appeal, but it's yet another indication that the company has perhaps overestimated its ability to monopolize game mechanics. We'll bring you more details on the Nintendo vs. Pocket Pair debacle as soon as we hear more. Yeah, I don't know if I covered the rejection, which means I probably didn't. But basically, yeah, it looks like whatever is going on with this lawsuit isn't stopping or slowing Pocket Pair down at all. Like Power World is just as strong as ever, it seems. It still has a pretty good player base, and apparently they're attracting more people with their multiplayer modes. So, I mean, we'll see what's going on. Let's do a little quick double take real fast and see what's happening with this. When was this posted? Wednesday, the 1st of April. Oh, you know what? I think I saw this article and then didn't read it because of the day it was posted because I wasn't sure if it was real. So let's just check it out. The summon character to fight patents rejected by U.S. Patent Office. Yeah, because Nintendo wasn't the first company to summon a character to fight for you. Nintendo has been hit with another blow as its ongoing legal battle with Palworld, as the U.S. Patent Office has rejected its controversial summon character and let it fight Pokemon patent. According to Games Fray, Florian Mueller via VGC, the non-final rejection meaning Nintendo has 2 months to respond or more if it chooses. If it chooses, what do you mean you more? How do you have more? Do you, I guess a continuance. Never mind. You request a continuance. I forgot law for a second. The USPTO Patent Office, by the way, has rejected all 26 claims made in the patent, which essentially revokes it unless Nintendo chooses to respond. This follows USPTO Director John Squire's order for the patent to be re-examined in November 2025, which is an extremely rare thing to happen. Of the 15,000 ex parte examinations requests since 1981, only 175 have been granted. Okay, so geez, that's a very low average. Mueller reports that the patent was revoked without the need to play or even look at a single game as it's based on prior art references from the previous US patent applications. Oh, so they've been shot down for this before? Or someone has? Fascinating. Specifically, Squires highlighted four previous patents. Tora, a patent granted to Nintendo in 2020 that talks about the sub characters who battle alongside players. Yabe, which was granted to Konami in 2002 and looks at both automatic or manually controlled sub characters and pairs nicely with Tora, as you might have guessed. These make up 18 of the 26 claims. Motokura granted that Nintendo in 2022 and Shimamoto granted that Bandai Namco in 2020 are also named in the document. Combining these two with Tora and combining Yabe with Shimamoto with Tora invalidates all of Nintendo's claims in the patent. It's perhaps not surprising given how widespread the use of summoning characters and sub-characters has been in gaming for years. Say hello to Digimon, Persona, SMT, or even Elden Ring. Let's not forget the one that predates Pokemon, Dragon Quest. Uh, like, really, you gonna leave Dragon Quest off this list? Who wrote this shit? Alana Higgs? Hughes? Higgs, probably. Of course, this is a all tangential to the Power World lawsuit. Da, 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 yeah, yeah. That's hilarious. I did not know this was like a legit article and that they actually like got struck down. But it makes sense because summoning a character is just like it's an age old thing in video games, and Pokemon wasn't the first and they won't be the last. And I don't know why I did that, but oh, we're peering behind the veil. That's my next article. We'll read that later. But yeah, I don't see the issue here because I don't like what Nintendo's doing at all. I am all over the place right now. Damn. Here was the original article I started at. Yeah. But I mean, that's fine with me. I think Nintendo has turned into a shady, evil corporation. They still make like decent games. Okay, they make good games, but they don't care about players anymore. They don't care about the games. They just want their control over the market for some reason. And maybe that's because they lack faith in developing new IPs. And Pocket Pair was, trying to develop a new IP. And Nintendo has not been in the new IP business for many, many years. And I think they're a little bit worried about it, because what was the Squid Game? Jesus, I can't even remember the name of it. Splatoon, right? That's the that game kind of had a following but didn't really go anywhere. And I can't really think of any other Nintendo properties that have come out recently that are new Nintendo properties that aren't just rehashes of the original thing. So they're just threatened by Pocket Pair and Palworld, and it seems Pocket Pair doesn't give any shits about it because they are chugging along at the same speed, and every stumble that Nintendo makes is just another victory for the gaming community to be able to make homages and clones of games. But that's all I have for this video. This is your host, Belmont, signing out.